Good afternoon to everyone. Hi, this is Bilal Gulzar Mir with another video. Today, I would like to talk about very important issue which most of the employees are right now facing. That as you know that employees have to pay tax on their income in the month of February. Here, they want to reduce their tax liability. Even Income Tax Act has provided many provisions through which we can reduce our tax liability. But before going in detail regarding this, how we can reduce the tax liability, they have to provide answer to this very important question, that is, which tax regime to opt. Employees were expecting in the year 2020 that tax rates may be changed. There may be some change in the tax slab. Though the wish was fulfilled by the finance minister, but it didn't serve the purpose of the employees, because finance minister gave chance to the employees to opt from the old or to opt this new tax rate. Here employees have to choose among the two. You can't opt some provisions of the old tax slab or some provisions of the new tax slab. Here, an employee, before giving declaration of his income, before giving declaration of what income he has earned during the year, he has to fulfill this condition also, whether he is providing all the income earned by him during the year under the old tax slab or under the new tax slab. So it's not such an easy question to answer. It may look easy, but it's not such an easy. Because providing answer to this question, one has to get clear entire information about new tax slab, new tax regime, or one must have the clear information about the old tax regime. Opting among the two needs clear-cut information. We can't opt blindfoldedly, because everyone saves the money. Everyone saves the money which he has earned, though we have to pay some money towards the government in the shape of tax, in the shape of direct tax. That is mandatory, that every employee has to pay, because government has to run its affairs. Government sponsors certain welfare programs, though such programs are being sponsored by our money, by the tax which we pay towards the government. But as a human nature, everybody wants to reduce this liability. Everybody wants to reduce this burden. The income tax has provided provisions. If we apply those provisions, we can reduce our liability. So let's go in detail what tax rate is under old tax regime and what rates are under new tax regime. As all we know that up 2.5 lakh, it means 2,50,000, you are not supposed to pay any tax on your income, because up to this level, your entire income is exempted from the tax. So the business starts from, once you started on more than 2.5 lakh in a year, so from 2,50,000 up to 5 lakh, under old tax regime, tax rate is 5%. Under new tax regime, the tax rate is 5%. So still it's same playing field is same. So from 5 lakh to 7.5 lakh, Under old it's 20%, under new one it's 10%. So onwards, under old one it's 20%, under new one it's 15%. For income, 10 lakh, 12 lakh for 50,000. Under old one is 30%. Under new one is 20%. From 12 lakh 50,000 to 15 lakh. Under old one is 30%. And under new one it is 25%. Above 15 lakh, if a person earns above 15 lakh, so he has to pay 30%. 30% tax on his income, and under new one he has to pay 30% also. But if we make comparison between the rates, it looks simple. The answer of the question is very simple. We will go for the new tax slab because here we can make the comparison. It's 5, 5, 10, 10. So there is a difference of 10%. There is a difference of 10%. Here is 5% difference. Here it is 2. Here is also 10% difference. It's 5% difference. Here it is no difference. We'll straight away say, boss, we are going to opt this one, but it's not like that. Before opting this one, before giving a declaration that you are going to use this slab, you must know one thing, that once you will opt this regime, once you will opt this tax rate, these tax rates, you are not eligible for any tax exemption. You are not eligible for any deduction. You cannot claim any deduction. Here, opting this one means that you are foregoing 70 deductions. 70 deductions are available for an employee, for a person who are paying direct tax. He can use those 70 deductions. He can claim these deductions. Though by using these 70 deductions, one can reduce his tax liability. Those deductions are available only under the old tax regime. Under new tax regime, you are not eligible for any deduction. It may look very simple to answer the question, but you must know also this, that if you are opting the new regime, you are going with the new regime. Here you are giving up, you are foregoing 70 deductions. 70 deductions. An employee, a person, an individual who is supposed to pay the direct tax on the income which he has earned during the previous year, and tax is to be paid in the assessment year. So here you are giving up 70 deductions. Before opting, before giving the answer to the question which slab to opt, you need to analyze, you need to see that what claims you can avail, what deductions you can avail under old regime. And if you are claiming you are having good amount of claims, so for my question to your answer is that, my answer to your question is that, that you should opt old regime. You should opt this slab, not go with this one. Though here you are giving up 70 deductions. 70 deductions means a lot. 70 deductions means a lot. For example, I will give the account of some of the important deductions which an employee avails under the old tax regime, under the old tax slab. Is that under section ATC, one can claim up to 1.5 lakh. भाई आप 1.5 लाख तक क्लेम कर सकते हो. इसमें बहुत सारी चीजें आती हैं. आपका कंट्रीब्यूशन, जीपी फंड का कंट्रीब्यूशन, आपकी कोई इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी, आपके बच्चों का फी, आपने अगर किसी नेशनल फंड के लिए कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है, तो मैक्सिमम क्लेम अंडर दिस सेक्शन इज 1.5 लाख. सो उसके बाद अंडर सेक्शन 80D यू कैन इवन क्लेम फॉर द यू हैव द मेडिकल क्लेम. तो ये वाली डिडक्शन है, मैं मोटी डिडक्शन बोल रहा हूं. एचआरए भी आप पुराने एचआरए का क्लेम आप कर सकते हो पुराने टैक्स स्लैब में. नए टैक्स स्लैब में आप ये चीजें क्लेम नहीं कर सकते हैं. यू कैन नॉट अवेल सच डिडक्शंस अंडर द न्यू टैक्स under the new tax regime. So before answering your question, do analyze, do have a clear view about the deductions which you can have under the old one. After that only you give your declaration which regime you want to opt. I'll come up with another videos. What are the deductions which an employee can avail? What are the possible deductions which he can avail under the old tax regime? Thank you very much. Have a nice day.